All right, here we go. Star Wars Mania invades Milwaukee at the Vintage Toy Buying Show. America's Toy Scout Joe McGee joins us live in studio with some original 1970 Star Wars toys. Thanks so much for joining us this morning. You know, can you tell us what makes a toy so valuable?
You know, it's when people turn about 40 years old, that nostalgia meter starts going off, and they're like, oh, I want to play with those toys that I had when I was a kid, but maybe I'll just collect them instead.
And it's just harder to find.
It is, yeah, and there are a lot of people that save these in their attics, so that's what we're looking for. And
we're looking right now at some of the Return of the Jedi items here.
Yes, we brought Star Wars. Of course, the Star Wars movie's coming out this year, so we're gearing up for Star Wars. Lots of Star Wars people have, and other things too. We have Mr. Magoo, of course. We can't forget him and Casper the Friendly Ghost. But also one of the more popular dolls is Barbie, and we happen to have something very special today. This is a #2 Barbie. She's the only Barbie that had pointed eyebrows, and she was determined back in 1959 that she looked too much like a little witch.
And her face is a different
color
than the
pale.
body.
It turned pale. So they were experimenting back then, and they didn't quite have it right. So you would turn these back in and get a brand new doll, and of course Mattel threw them all away. And the lucky few that saved them are worth a lot of money, $500 on that doll.
Just for this one?
Just for that doll.
You know, if someone's coming in with something that they have that's very Americana, you know, I see that this one has some writing on it, maybe a child.
Yeah.
Is that still okay?
Sure. They're going to come in any conditions. You may or may not have a box. They may be written on. They may be just parts, but we need parts to fix other toys. So any condition, we want to see you bring the toys out.
If you have a dream one that somebody has in an attic, is there a dream toy that you've been wanting?
For me, there is. Lost in Space was my favorite show back in the 1960s. So I actually am looking for all kinds of Lost in Space stuff. I have a Lost in Space rotojet gun in my office, which is one of the best, as far as I'm concerned, toys ever made. But that's just my opinion. I'm sure Star Wars people will have a difference of opinion.
I'm sure. Did someone ever walk in and was blown away by how much a toy was worth?
Yeah, you know, we get that quite a bit, especially, you know, when this person brought in the Barbie, you know, she figured it was a $30, $40 doll, and I'm like, no, this is the Holy Grail. And her mom saved it back when she was a kid, and been sitting in the closet ever since.
All right. Well, thanks so much for joining us. You know, this is happening from September 20th through 23rd.
Yeah, today.
Not at all locations.
Not all at the same time. Today we're going to be in Brown Deer at the Sheraton, and then tomorrow and the next day we're going to be at the Brookfield at the Courtyard Marriott, and on Wednesday we're going to be at the Courtyard Marriott at the airport.
Okay.
So come on those days only at those places.
And we have all of that information at TMJ4.com. These events bring out a piece of Americana. Thank you so much for joining us, Joel. I appreciate it so much.